Hey, Kurt Johnson here for Anerican Power Yoga with another open level class. I'm so glad you joined us today. In studio, we have Shelly, Leo, Charlotte, and Mandy. But again, most importantly, I'm glad you showed up today. I'll tell you, we got a little room here, so we'll bring the feet on the outsides of the mat. So let's get into a wide leg. Now put a slight bend in the knees, fold at the hips, and grab opposite elbows on the way down. Just relax for a moment. I want you to get comfortable. Now right away, I know you can't see the screen. That's okay. Our style of instruction allows you just to listen, just dial in on the voice, and I'll try to tell you exactly what you need to do when you need to do it. Of course, if you get lost at any time, that's cool too. You can take a glance and see where you're at. But ideally, you can do this practice without ever having to look at your screen. Now, physically, you made it here. Beautiful, gold stars all the way around. But I want to draw that awareness here. The best way to do it is to feel. You see, when you use your senses, you cannot use them any other time than right now, right here. So, eyes closed, inhale. Feel the breath. Feel it coming through the nose. This nose designed to perfect the breath for you, to customize it, warm it, moisten it, slow it down. Draw it down the back. You may be able to fill the lungs so full that you'll feel them against the top of the thighs. Then the long exhales, well, they're fluid. They're up the front of the chest and out through the nose. They're fluid because you're calm. And the real power within yoga is that calm, that peace, that understanding that no one or nothing can take that peace away, that it's portable. You brought it to class today. I'm urging you to hold on to it. So anytime you lose the fluid breath reflecting this peace, well, that's your cue. You found your limits. It's time to back off. But at the same time, I know a lot of people get in their own way. So today I want you to resolve to truly explore each pose, each moment, look for the weaknesses, find strengths, and you'll shape both by your presence here today. Now with that said, let's move. Next inhale, I want you to press down to lift the crown of the head toward the front of the room. So you're going to lengthen. On the exhale, fold low and slow. We're in no hurry here. In fact, it's quality over quantity. Inhale, seek length. Press down to lift this body up. And on the exhale, we'll dive down just a little deeper. Now let's release the hands to the mat. I want you to plant the right hand underneath your nose. Now here, engage the legs because the hips want to stay level and the right hip's going to want to drop in a moment. On the inhale, get long. This is when we lift, preparing for a twist. On the exhale, let's float the left hand to the ceiling. So right away, there's a big tendency to drop the right hip. This is what I see often. You kind of see that angle here. So if you ensure that the legs are straight and strong, this is going to naturally level off the hips. Now, everything alive on this planet expresses that life in action. So I want you to bring life to this moment and this pose by, on the inhale, seeking length. On the exhale, twisting deeper. And check this out. See what happens if you pick up the weight off the right hand and float the right hand to the left wall. Now, all of a sudden, this back's into play. It's beautiful. This body's designed to be strong. Each inhale, we're moving. Each exhale, we're finishing. Now, on the inhale, rotate to airplane so the back remains flat. On the exhale, it's the left hand that comes down underneath the nose. It's the right hand that extends skyward. Now becoming aware of that left hip as it wants to naturally drop. Strong legs. Once again, start to level this off. There you go. Beautiful. And then each inhale, we move. Man, we use every breath because there are gifts in this life. Waste not a single one. Now, if you're starting to think, let me help you feel more. Simply take the weight off the left hand. Sure, you can float it right side of the room. Mandy's got incredible strength. Look at this. It's beautiful and flat. But you're only as strong as your weakest point. That's why we use this systematic practice to go through every single inch of the body and touch it all, strengthen it all, use it all so we don't lose it. Outstanding. Her legs are strong. Her quads are lifted. Just a perfect picture here. Next inhale, rotate. It's jet airplane now. On the exhale, drape over the legs. Easy. Smile. You made it through the first part. Well done. One more breath for good measure. On the inhale, crown the head to the front of the room. On the exhale, fold way low. Let's put a slight bend in the knees. Let's roll up slow on the inhale. So simply restack one vertebrae at a time as you rise to standing, saving chin to chest to the very end. Outstanding. I'll tell you what, let's bring the feet together now. So we'll bring the feet together on the mat. We'll bring the right hand above the head, palm down. You'll feel the crown. There's a little energetics right here. Bring the left hand, palm down. Big inhale first. And on the exhale, you'll flip the right palm to the sky. Separate the palms. You press to the heel of the hand, coming onto the balls of the feet. A little unstable. Press your heels together. It's a little cheat. On the inhale, hands float to the chest. And on the exhale, lower down slow. The hands, the heels, the breath, the energy descend. Let's try that left hand high. Big inhale. See if you can feel that crown. Long exhale, extend, press. Maybe the eyes drift skyward. Inhale, hands float to heart. On the exhale, come down slow. One more time with that right hand high. Give it a shot. Big inhale. Long exhale, extending up. Excellent. Standing tall, inhale, hands find heart. And on the exhale, we'll just come down slow. Beautiful. Left hand, big inhale. Exhale, press, reach. If you flex through the hands, you'll feel a little bit more on the sides. Inhale, once again gathering up. Last time here. And on the exhale, floating down. Transitioning fluidly now. Inhale, reach out, reach up. Look up as the hands touch. On the exhale, swan dive forward with the back flat. Inhale, seek length. It's the crown of the head drifting forward. We will leave taller. On the exhale, in this one, let's plant the hands, walk, jump, or maybe slowly float the feet back. Many pass the same place, man, as long as you get there. Now, plank pose, I want to spend just a moment to make sure we have this down. We hit it a lot. Rarely do we pause here. Now, Mandy's already showing a great variation or modification as she lowers the knees. Those who have a little weakness here, if you customize, you'll get stronger quicker. Why? Because you'll have a tendency to go slower, spending more time in the weak area. That's the only way to get strong. You have to find weakness to create strength. That's the way we do it. Now, some basics. Spread the fingers wide. I got a little wider there. Now, she's pressing the mat away. So see how the back is filled in? Just for a moment, I want you to relax here and collapse for a moment, just to show what happens. You can kind of see it collapse. This is a no-go. I want you to press down and really create space, and that fills all that in. Cool? Now, if you're feeling comfortable here, of course, the legs are straight. And here's a little trick. If you're super strong like this one is here, you might be able to take fingertips anytime there's weight on the hands. I know she didn't want me to suggest this, but there you go. She can do it. I knew she could do it. I know you can do it too. Next inhale, drift forward just a little bit, top of the toes. And next exhale, we'll bend the elbows and shave the ribs as we descend. Inhale, press down as we draw the chest forward, heart wide open, outstanding. On the exhale, tuck the toes, with or without push-up, hips to the sky, and you can let go of the fingertips if you want. There you go. First down dog today. Check it out. Basics are quite simple. The head is hanging loose. You can tell it's hanging loose because you can see your feet. Your feet, hips width apart they are. Now, a tendency to collapse in the heel of the hand or the wrist. So I want you to really get heavy through the fingers as you're pressing. And it's action that defines life. That's how we express life here on this planet. So bring life to this pose. Each inhale, pressing the tailbone higher. This is going to request strength. This is where we get it. But we want to balance that strength with flexibility. So in the exhale, we find the softness. We feel the heels drift to the mat. We feel the head hang loose. We find that looseness in the shoulders. Next inhale, simply crouch. And on the exhale, we'll walk, jump, or float forward. There you go. Nice combinations. Inhale, seek length. We will leave taller today. On the exhale, fold low. And we're coming up slow. So on the inhale, press down to reach out, reach up. Strong legs. The palms come together. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, crown the head forward. On the exhale, once again, plant the hands, walk, jump, or float. There you go. Inhale, drift top of the toes. And exhale, we're coming down slow, getting a little warmer. Inhale, press down to swim the chest forward. Shoulders away from the ears. On the exhale, we're tucking the toes. With or without push-up, hips to the sky. Outstanding. So we'll catch our first lunge. Now, on the inhale, we'll press that tailbone a little higher. Exhale everything before you lunge the right foot through. So exhale, the right foot lunges forward. Let's keep the hands down for a moment. Let's stay on the ball of the left foot. Plant the left hand on the inside of the right foot. On the inhale, we'll swing that right hand to the front of the room. On the exhale, it's the right hand to the sky. Beautiful. It feels pretty good. Now, right away, this might work. If the left knee is off the ground, that left leg very, very strong. Not so comfortable, you can always drop that left knee. The breath is the barometer, but I'm here to tell you, you're probably stronger than you think. The ego, you think, would always make you go deeper and deeper into a pose, but usually the ego is afraid of the unknown, so you have to boldly lead the way. Now, the action on this pose, each inhale, she's getting longer. On the exhale, she's attempting to draw her left shoulder to the inside of the right knee. Now, there is a tendency to flare that right knee out a bit. I want to keep it lined up from the foot. It's going to maintain the heat and the alignment. Now, if you're starting to think on me, that's okay. I can help you feel more right away. Just take the weight off that left hand and float it to the front of the room. Shaky? Yeah, that's the point. We have to find that shakiness is your body requesting strength. And the cool thing is, it rebuilds nightly. You will be stronger because of this today. Outstanding. Now, next inhale, let's rotate, jet airplane, low over those thighs, beautiful. Lower half as is, you see. On the inhale, reach out, reach up, look up as the hands touch. And on the exhale, let's open wide, palms to the sky, look up. Each inhale, we're pressing down to lift up. On the exhale, the eyes drift higher. Beautiful. So you can always drop the left knee, no big deal. But I want to exercise that will. So on the inhale, we're lifting. On the exhale, we're softening the shoulders. And I want you to reach, trying to touch the sides of the room. We move the body, we quiet the mind. But what I most want to exercise is that will. That will dictates reality. It attracts the qualities of life. On the inhale, we can float the hands up. On the exhale, let's allow them to gather up behind the back. Here, interlacing the fingers, palms pressed. On the inhale, drop the knuckles and shoulders, lifting the chest to the sky. On the exhale, fold forward, chest to thigh. And here's the bold action. We're going to shift the weight forward and take off. And here's the big secret. Happiness is being cool with what's happening. It doesn't matter if you're rock solid like all the practitioners here or if you're hopping around wildly. You can embrace it. Life is full of ups and downs. The class is going to reflect that as well. Most of the lessons, at least in my life, were when I fell, when I found the imbalance. That's where I learned the most. So there's a value there. It's not good or bad, man. They're just different, but both can serve. Now here, you're flexing through the left heel, and you're pointing that little left toe down. So as I point her little left toe down more, she's going to feel in the back of the right leg. You can rest the hands on the hips. This will help stabilize you. Now, I've been playing with this little core movement. It doesn't seem like a core movement, but it is. Try it with me for feeling strong. If you keep that left leg straight, and then on the inhale, press down with the right foot, and with the straight left leg, float the left heel to the front of the room, it's an incredible amount of core strength here. You can customize it. You can bend the left knee, but most of you can't strong enough to press it straight and strong. For a moment, glance, left toes. Once you debate how quickly you can get a pedicure, on the inhale, I want you to float that left foot a little higher, exercising your will over everything else. Breath fluid, right leg strong. And with no labels, man, there's nothing to fear. Next inhale, let's float the left knee high. On the exhale, we'll drift it toward the back of the room. On the inhale, we'll seek length boldly. On the exhale, simply rebend right knee as we gently lower the ball of the left foot. On the inhale, hands sweep above the head. And on the exhale, we'll draw them down to prayer. Second, a little deeper twist now. On the inhale, prep for it. Again, exhale everything before you twist. It's an easy fix here. Then rotate to the right, left elbow on that side of the right knee. On the inhale, you can move with it as you flex heavy through the left heel, crown the head forward. On the exhale, you have leverage to press down right hand, twist chest right side of the room. So let me demonstrate this real quick. I see this a lot in the twist. I want you to back off of the press and show, no, stay twisted. Yeah, there you go. That's it. So notice how her hands are up here. We want them to get into her heart center. You don't have to force them, but most of you guys can press down with that right hand and start to twist. It gives you just a little leverage to get this beautiful twist in play. Now, she's pretty flex and super strong. So if you're feeling comfortable with the hands and heart center, her breath is still fluid, I can feel it, you can open up a bit and intensify, extending left hand outside the right knee foot and right hand to the sky. It's picking on Mandy day to day. There you go. If she wasn't so tough, I wouldn't do it. Look at that. That's the power. Sometimes the greatest strength, the ability to show weakness. She modified. It's cool. She smiled because she's in control. So are you. That's the point. That's the big picture here. I bet everyone's ready to move on. Let's draw the hands back to prayer. Next inhale, press down. Let's float the hands high. On the exhale, come on down slow. Let's pick up the right foot, draw it up, back, and down with a little sliding. Next inhale, drift top of the toes. Exhale, descend. Inhale, press down to lift up. And on the exhale, tuck the toes, hips to the sky. Outstanding. Inhale, crouching. On the exhale, walk, jump, or float. Inhale, seek length. Exhale, fold low. On the inhale, extend out, extend up, strong legs. The palms come together. On the exhale, swan dive. Inhale, crown the head forward. On the exhale, once again, plant the hands, walk, jump, or slowly float back, trying to pause before landing. No one wants to float back. What's up with that? Inhale, top of the toes. Exhale, down we go. Inhale, press down to lift up. And on the exhale, hands alive, hips to the sky. Beautiful. Walk it out. You can feel the difference already longer. You've already affected change. They say showing up's half the battle. Showing up's the entire game. That's the deal. Here, now, where life takes place, where you shape reality. Next inhale, tailbone drifts a little higher. On the exhale, you probably guessed it, deep lunge, left foot. Yeah, we'll stay on the ball of the right foot or drop the right knee. Right hand on the inside of the left foot. Inhale, left hand sweeps. On the exhale, to the ceiling. Now again, that tendency to flare that left knee, we'll keep it lined up. And you can see everyone in a different place looking to feel the same thing because we're all individuals. Even side to side, there'll be great variances. Working it here, cool. Need to. We'll start to take the weight off that right hand just a bit. Now from here, if we zoom in and check out Mandy, she has incredible balance because of her dance background, but she's on a bit of a tightrope. If you'll notice, her left heel is closely lined up with her right foot. So I'm going to have her walk her left foot over to me a bit. Now it's going to widen her base. Now she's a little bit more solid, and maybe she'll float the right hand. Or maybe she'll just say, no, I'm not going to do it. So I would bet the latter, but thanks. I appreciate that. 2 breaths. Hang in there. You got this. It's okay if you shake. That's cool. Next inhale, rotate, airplane now. On the exhale, soften. Lower half as is. Inhale, swim the arms out and up. When they touch above the head, on the exhale, I want you to bend the elbows, drawing the thumbs to the back of the neck. I love this heart opener. Each inhale, pressing the palms firmly. On the exhale, we're starting to separate the elbows and open this chest, open this heart. You see, everything on this planet is attracted to energy. People grow toward energy, just like plants to the sun. So we draw this breath in. It provides energy to this body. Then we open this heart up, and it lets it flow out. When you see people who've gone through very difficult times, they'll start to kind of close that heart down, trying to protect it. The problem is we're assisted by the people that surround us. We're designed to connect. We've been surrounded by people long before cities. So open up this, man. Everyone around you, including yourself, will feel the difference. Now, with that said, the next inhale, we'll float the hands high. On the exhale, we'll gather them up behind the back, interlacing. Little things. Let's see if we can really press those palms now. On the inhale, you can lean back, opening the chest to the sky. On the exhale, shift the weight forward, and this time we're just going to boldly take off. Okay, maybe not as bold as I pictured it, but at home, you went boldly, right? Here's the deal. In life rewards bold action. Everything I've ever done that really brought a great reward, from starting my own system to having a child, I had to flow boldly into the unknown. This is a microcosm of that. So take off and laugh as you fall. It's no big deal. It's ups and downs. Strong is the left leg. We're flexing through the right heel. And again, if you point that little right toe down, as she loves when I pick on her, she feels it in the back of the left leg. It's all connected. 2 breaths. Slow them down. If your breath starts to get away, I want you to focus on the exhales. That's where the recovery is. And now we have our two different variations of transitions. Let's try straight-legged. No one's watching. We'll just do it together. Next inhale, press down. Right heel to the front of the room. On the exhale, smile. You made it. Left leg strong. Gaze point, right toes for a moment. Because on the inhale, I want you to exercise that will as you lift it. On the exhale, soften something. Since they can't see me bend my right knee, I'm going to bend my right knee. Left leg strong. Shoulders drop. Eyes skyward. It's funny, you get used to going into bold action. You can get used to flowing into the unknown. There's a freedom there. Eyes to the front of the room. On the inhale, right knee lifts. On the exhale, right heel drifting behind you. Let's do this slow. On the inhale, get long. On the exhale, half speed, rebend left knee. Very slowly lower the ball of the right foot. On the inhale, we sweep the hands high. Well done. On the exhale, descending to prayer. On the inhale, preparing for the twist. You know it, just like the other side. Exhale everything, then let's take it deep to the left. Drawing right elbow on that side, left knee. Start by looking down. It's perfect. We feel comfortable, you can start to look up. But move. Each inhale, heavy from the outside of the right foot as we reach the crown, head forward. On the exhale, you have that strength, that leverage to press down with the left hand, twisting chest, left side of the room. Yes, if you're not feeling it, open up. Right hand stays on the outside of the left knee and foot with the left hand ascending skyward. Now, particularly if you've opened up, I want you to keep the shoulders softening down. Tendency to get hunchy when life gets intense. But often it's the intensities of life that give us the greatest pleasure. So don't shy away from it. Now, the heart of this practice is bringing your best to everything you do. So I'm curious if this is your best twisted lunge on the left side at this moment in your life. Let's test that reality together, shall we? Let's see if we can bend that left knee a half inch deeper and survive. There you go. You had a little better, huh? It's that constant testing. It gets you in that habit. I see we're at our breaking point. Let's bring our hands back to prayer. Next inhale, press down. It's the hands come high. Reach. On the exhale, we're coming down slow. But check this out. I want you to pick up your left foot and draw it straight back so it's floating. It's a single leg plank pose. You can compensate by dropping the right knee. Inhale, top of the toes. Exhale, descend. Inhale, press down to draw the chest forward. On the exhale, this time, tucking right toes, hips and left leg to the sky. Awesome. So again, that connection, as I point Shelly's toe down, she'll feel in the right leg. There you go. And see what it did? It controlled the hips here. So now they're nice and level. Now, if this is challenging, man, it's so hard. I didn't even put a mat down today. If you're not challenged, good news. I can help you out. Maybe not good news for them, but good news for you. Check this out. Next inhale, press through the ball of the left foot as you look between the hands. On the exhale, we're going to slowly bend the elbows and try to hover the chest between the thumbs. Okay, I'll join you. It's not really fair. So we're hovering the chest between the thumbs. We're lifting the chin and we're lifting the left heel. Then here's the really nice adjustment. I want you to move your nose forward 2 inches. What this does is get you out of the heel of the hand and into the fingers, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see, where were we? Oh, yeah. Next inhale, left heel lifts. On the exhale, let's try to press the elbow straight and strong with the heel to the sky. Nice. Inhale, we bring it high. On the exhale, lunge it through. Keep the hands down for a moment. I want you to lower the right heel. Let's set this up. So what we've done, we've lowered the right heel. So now this right leg is really strong as she seals the foot. Now, lower half as is. On the inhale, she'll reach out, reach up. And on the exhale, let's open up to a warrior two, drawing left hand forward, right hand back. Beautiful. Look at that form. Now, here are the basics. They're fairly simple. Her left heel is intersecting her right arch. You set the intensity. You set it by this back leg. So if it's too much, you can't smile or breathe. Life's too short not to smile. So you can walk the foot in a bit. If you aren't feeling it, you can walk it back. You get to set the intensity. The guidelines of breath and your best. Don't sandbag yourself. You deserve to explore it fully. Getting technical. Even someone as proficient as Mandy has that back hip popping up just a little bit. So as she lowers it, she'll have to compensate by lifting through that left arch. Now, try to slide the heels together. In my studio, I'm giving away 2 free years of classes if you can slide your heels away. Seriously. I've done it for over a year and no one's taken advantage. What I would do is just grease up my mat and win, but don't tell anyone that, okay? What it does, her leg's incredibly strong now. Rocks, now they're incredibly strong. It's also drawing this energy straight up the center of the channel. Now to balance it, we're going to draw the eyes to the right side of the room. On the inhale, we're going to float the hands up. On the exhale, we'll just draw them right down that center line. Now as she draws them down, you can bend the left knee deeper, right leg stronger. Each inhale, out, up, go big. Each exhale, descending slow. Last one, take your time. It's all you. We've got the yin and yang, the hard and the soft. It's all about the balance. Man, you guys are rock stars. On the inhale, sweep the arms out, eyes left. On the exhale, right hand joins left. Inhale, bring them both high. On the exhale, we'll come all the way down with it. Here, picking up the left foot, draw it up, back, down, no sliding. Less sliding next time. Inhale, drift. Exhale, descend. Inhale, press down to lift the chest up. On the exhale, tucking toes, hips to the sky. Outstanding. Inhale, crouching. On the exhale, walk, jump, or float. Inhale, long. Exhale, low. Next inhale, reach out, reach up. On the exhale, draw the hands down the front of the body, palms lead the way. Let's get grounded down for a moment. Beautiful. I want to work the sides, and I really want to bring the core into play. So I want to use a little, something called an ab back, or a bit of qigong to really get the core to play and open up. So this time, we're going to bring our left hand down and our right hand directly over, not up, but directly over. And what we're going to do is add tension on the exhale. This is going to cleanse the body. It works the core quite efficiently, but it's a great, great detox. So let's try it together. Left hand down, right hand over. Big inhale, everything's soft. On the exhale, blow it like you're trying to blow up a balloon and press over, trying to squeeze belly button all the way to the spine. So keep exhaling, keep exhaling. Not bad. We'll do longer on the right side. So big inhale, longer, stronger right. Inhale, center. Exhale, longer left. Inhale, center. Exhale, longest yet, right. Beautiful. Inhale, hands sweep above. On the exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, crown the head to the front of the room. On the exhale, walk, jump, or float back. Beautiful. Inhale, we drift. Exhale, half speed. Slower you go, the stronger you'll be. Next inhale, press down to lift the body up. And on the exhale, simply tuck the toes with or without a push-up. Hips to the sky. Awesome. Walk it out for a moment. Now, you're taking breaks when necessary. No big deal. To be honest with you, it's my goal. Everyone takes a break. Sometimes the greatest strength is the ability to show weakness. I want you to be strong enough to appreciate where you are. We're looking for our limits. We'll often find them. Embrace them. You finding them will change them anyway. Next inhale. Let's press that tailbone just a bit higher. On the exhale, now we'll lunge that right foot forward. Let's keep the hands down for a moment, and let's line it up. You guessed it. We're going to bring that back heel down. There you go. I was wondering what went wrong. Had me doubting myself for a moment. So, outside the left foot now, firmly press. That engage that left leg. Let's keep everything solid, effective, and safe. Then when you're feeling comfortable on the inhale, she'll sweep out, she'll sweep up. And on the exhale, you guessed it. We'll draw the right hand forward, left hand back. Now, the same pose can be different side to side, different day to day. So we have to explore. That old saying, know thyself, is reflected in yoga because you change constantly. So you're constantly testing the limits of where you are. Again, happiness is simply embracing. Why wouldn't you be? You're there. It's it. It's reality. Let's not argue with it, but let's explore it together. Heel, arch, knee, foot. Can you walk that left foot back a bit and survive and breathe through it? That wasn't rhetorical. Good. She's got the hips already lined up pretty well. She makes sure she drops that back hip level. And then we draw the heels together. It gives you just a fierce warrior two. Real strong foundation. Keeps you from slipping. Really gets the leg strong. Works the energy. Again, it's about balance. Too much energy. Stressed out. Too little. Depression. It's about balance. So we have a real energetic lower half. We're going to soften the upper half. Draw the eyes to the left wall. On the inhale, float the hands up. And on the exhale, float them down. Again, each inhale. Quality over quantity. Make it count. Long exhale, finish it. This last one, I want you to close your eyes and just take your time. You see, it's always your time. Just tremendous. On the inhale, sweep the arms with the eyes glancing right. On the exhale, draw your left hand to right. On the inhale, bring them both high. On the exhale, we're coming down now, but we're going to pick up the right foot and draw it straight back. So hitting a single leg plank pose on the other side. Inhale, we drift. Exhale, descend. Elbows gently shaving ribs. Next inhale, press down to lift up. You got this. On the exhale, we're tucking left toes, hips and right leg to the sky. I can hear them look forward to this bit. It's a beautiful pose. Now, again, this is tough. This is weight training with nothing more than space, gravity, desire. All the equipment required to maintain this bone density and muscle mass. So you can work it right here with the hips level and the face soft. You want to get super, super strong? Let's do it together. On the inhale, press the ball, the right foot, look between the hands. Oh, yeah, together. That means me too. On the exhale, slowly come on down. Hover the chest between the thumbs. Lifting the crown of the head, lifting the right heel, moving the nose forward, heavying the fingers, intensity but calmness. 2 slow breaths. Make it about the exhale. Here, working the front and the back of the body. On the inhale, right heel comes up. On the exhale, we'll press the elbows straight and strong. Ideally, the right heel to the sky. Yeah. Inhale, bring it up. On the exhale, let's lunge it through. Left heel once again descends. On the inhale, sweeping the arms out and up. On the exhale, we'll open up once again. Right hand forward, left hand back. Check the alignment, intensity up to you. We'll keep it easy, man. We'll straighten out that right leg. Step in a bit with that left foot. Inhale, right hand to the front of the room. Exhale, right hand sliding the right leg. Left hand to sky. So we catch a little triangle. Got nice and warm. Now we get to open. A triangle, it's not passive. In fact, nothing in this is passive. The point of yoga is to show up and active. Embrace life, shape it with action. So each inhale, the action, pressing heavy through the back foot, reaching the crown of the head forward. On the exhales, letting the exhales naturally lower that right hand. So it can start off on the thigh, it can continue all the way down. Since I have a rock star crew here, we're just going to crank it up just a little bit. So we're going to drop the left hand behind the back, find the top of the right thigh. Each inhale, again, that movement. On the exhale, we're simply trying to point that left shoulder to the sky. Beautiful. I see some nervous faces. It's going to be okay. Yeah, Mandy knows the deal. Now you can start to float that right hand. Now check it out. So she starts to draw this right hand up. Now it's this core that's supporting her. Incredibly strong legs. Look at that. Now, she thinks she has it made on this one, but we're going to go one step further because, again, it's bold action like starting your own dance studio that she knows about that brings the greatest rewards in life. So just like she did before, she's going to look down to her right foot and she's going to boldly flow into the unknown and take off, flexing left heel to the back of the room, stacking the left hip above the right. Start by looking down. It actually makes it a little easier. Feeling comfy, then you can look up. Now, anytime you're working any variation of half moon, you want to flex heavy through that back heel. It's going to kind of line you up. Then rock stars can look up and smile and close your eyes and hop around wildly. But, just be sure that you enjoy the ups and downs equally. I think we've shaken enough. On the inhale, a little length. On the exhale, we're going to slowly rebend right knee and lower that left foot. Beautiful. Inhale, come on up. Extend the arms. Exhale, left hand visits right. Inhale, bring them both high. On the exhale, come on down with it slow. And check it out. Let's just lower the left knee. Let's just cruise that right foot over the left side of the mat and lower that right shin down. We'll get to a little bit of a hip opener here. Beautiful. So on the inhale, we'll lift. We're looking for just a little space out of that right hip. On the exhale, come halfway down to the forearms. Again, move. Inhale. It's about the length, so we create that space. On the exhale, dive down. Ideally, getting your hairline down to the mat. Now, if you can't get the hairline down, you don't have any props with this. I'm not a big prop guy. You can make one fist or two and simply rest the hairline on that. That's cool. And then close your eyes and make this moment count. We create meaningful moments with the only true currency of our lives. The only thing we can really pay is attention. And you think about, what about money? Well, you actually exchange money, currency, for attention. That's why you get paid at work. Not to be there. If that was the case, go to work and go to sleep. See how long you'll be there. They want your attention. Relationships, the currency is attention. Most problems with relationships are inequality of attention. One giving more, one giving not as much as what is perceived. So in this practice, we give full attention to everything we do. That's the quality over quantity. That's what brings it to a different level. I'm talking about life experience itself. So here with the eyes closed, each inhale, that full awareness draws into that breath. It draws into this right hip, looking for anything that we're holding on to. And the exhales, I like to call it the lesson of the breath. Everything comes and everything goes. If we let things come and go, there won't be any tension in the body because we aren't resisting reality. That's where we're trying to get to. And you might think it's a far-off, distant goal, but it's not. Here's the truth. We're born with this ability. I've seen it in my own son. We just have to hold on to it. We have to get back to it. 2 breaths here. Let's slow them down. Use each one. There you go. Beautiful. Now, before you guys drift off on me, let's get back together now. So slowly take the hands back. Let's gently tuck the left toes. You got this. On the inhale, float the hips in the right leg. On the exhale, press the hips and right leg to the sky. Just take a moment, let the past drift out. It's kind of nice. You can kind of feel it drift out and leave. You float after every class because you set down the burden of what was. That's the beauty of it. On the inhale, we'll bring it high. On the exhale, let's simply lunge it through. We'll kind of rest in motion. Draw the left heel down. On the inhale, just sweep the arms out, sweep the arms up, look up. On the exhale, we'll flow down. Outstanding. Right foot up, back, down. Not a sound does it make. On the inhale, drift. We'll work on that quiet. On the exhale, come down slow. Inhale, press down to lift up. On the exhale, tuck the toes, hips to the sky. Outstanding. Let's go ahead and catch the other side as we start to wrap it up. Next inhale, simply press. On the exhale, last lunge, left foot. Right heel descending. On the inhale, reach. And on the exhale, we'll open. Left hand forward, right hand back. So it is different side to side, even day to day, even time to time. So simply check the alignment. You set the intensity that you're comfortable with. Once the alignment's in play, you can simply straighten the left leg, step in a bit with the right foot. On the inhale, extend left hand forward. On the exhale, just slide that left hand down anywhere down that left leg. Right hand skyward. So the body flat, as if pressed in between two panes of glass. Each inhale, a little bit of energy coming from the outside of the right foot as she reaches the crown of the head forward. On the exhale, it's a lightness. It's a letting go as the left hand descends. It's not force. If you force life or force the body, both will contract. So you just let it happen as we attract the qualities we want. We attract everything in our lives, down to the people. Now to set it up, we can start to drop the right hand behind the back, find the top of the left thigh. Beautiful. Again, just a little subtle heart opener here. Each inhale, she gets longer. On the exhale, softening, opening up this right side. To draw the core into play, yeah, you can extend the left hand forward. Let's get a little uncomfortable. Got to get uncomfortable to grow. And since the greatest rewards come from bold action, let's all be bold here today together. Look down at the left foot, shift the weight forward, and take off. Left leg strong, left quad lifted. Start by looking down, then perhaps look up. 3 breaths. Many things easy at first, but then they'll start to get a little shaky. That's all right. Now just 2 breaths. Heavy through the right heel, right leg strong. On the inhale, long, and exhale, simply rebend left knee. Lower right foot. Inhale, sweep the arms out. Exhale, right finds left. Inhale, bringing them both high. On the exhale, come on down slow. Right knee descends as the left foot walks over the right side of the mat. Left shin descends. On the inhale, lift, look for a little bit of space. On the exhale, move into it. Halfway to forearms. Inhale long, and exhale, find your own path down. But again, we want to take advantage of that pressure point. It's going to help unpack that stuff in the hips. So again, different side to side, a little tendency to list a bit. If you're listing too much, you can always adjust by drawing the foot down a bit and then coming back over. There you go. I'd rather have you squared up over that hip so you're really feeling that sensation. Now, I know a lot of people have tight hips, and it can come from running or impact, or also with a lot of emotional baggage residing there. If you can't force it, how can you unpack it? Good question. I want you to focus the breath like water against rock. Now, yes, something so soft like water can carve away something hard like rock. It just takes a little time and focus. But if you don't believe me, look at the Grand Canyon. It carves through. But again, it has to be consistent. So regular practice does this, but also while you're in the regular practice, regular focus does this. So each inhale, send it directly to where you feel that resistance deep in that hip. Wrap it up with that breath, just like water. And on the exhale, it's the quality of the exhale that's really going to start to have the greatest impact on the tightness of the hip. Now, again, I appreciate the fact that you come and do class to relieve this tension, but where it's sourced from is typically our resistance. So we have to start embracing all of it. Here it is. The last 40 minutes, you've embraced challenge, and you're stronger because of it. Nothing special about these poses. They're just like any other challenges in life. They will make you stronger. In the end, they will serve you. So eyes closed, Give me 3 quality breaths here, 3 extended exhales, and you'll find that space. Just a little bit. There you go. Very nice. From here, let's do it this way. Just walk the hands up a bit. And then draw that left hip down. And let's wrap the right leg around. Beautiful. From here, let's bring the soles of the feet together. Let's work on a little bit of the wideness. So we'll bring the soles of the feet together. Let them press. Knees extending down. We'll find the feet right away today. So find the feet. On the inhale, press down to sit up. So you're sitting up nice and tall. On the exhale, fold forward. The nose drifting to the front of the room. A lot of people go nose to toes. That's great. I want you to keep going. The only destination here is sensation. In fact, if you would like to, you can release the feet and walk the hands forward. You can even reach forward. So as opposed to getting all rounded and hunchy, I want the shoulders soft and the heart open. Again, we aren't trying to get anywhere. Happiness is being cool with where you're at. I just want you to fully explore where you are. That's it. That's a simple practice. Again, change is constant. It never stops. You don't have to worry about it. Each inhale into the tightness, whatnot. Each exhale, simply complete. I'll tell you what, from here, we'll walk it back up. Let's pick the knees up so the feet naturally go flat. Feet and knees press together as the hands reach to the front of the room. On the inhale, sit up nice and tall. On the exhale, just start your descent down. So we're going to lower 1 vertebrae at a time. In truth, we're kind of looking for that part we want to skip over as we lower down, looking for weakness. Not that I'm assuming that there's any in the room, so no offense to my studio practitioners today. But we all have a tendency to want to skip over something, don't we? But that's what we need to work on. Life makes you work on it until you embrace it. Once the shoulders come down, I'll tell you what, let's just draw the knees into your chest. Let the back release for a moment. Outstanding job. I like to catch the core just a little bit more. So flex the heels to the ceiling. Extend the arms to the sides of the room. Here, the palms are down to stabilize you. On the inhale, seek length, even laying down here. On the exhale, draw the legs to the right side of the room, allowing the right foot to touch down. The left shoulder stays against the mat. You can bend the knees to modify. Inhale, float the legs to center. On the exhale, float down to the left. This is very hard. These guys are crazy strong. Inhale, center. Again, you can bend your knees a little bit. That's usually what I do. On the exhale, let's come one more down to the right, huh? Let's see if we can touch down with that left shoulder still heavy. Inhale, center. Exhale, last time touching down left. You got this. We don't look so serious. There you go. Inhale, center. On the exhale, draw the knees into your chest. Let's release any of the tension that might have built up from working the core. And I'll tell you what, since we did work it, I want to open it. So keep the knees bent deeply. Bring the heels next to the hips as the feet go flat. On the inhale, tuck the tailbone to lift it up off the mat. On the exhale, press down with both feet intensely so the hips drift skyward. Now, right away, you can walk the shoulder blades together and start to open up this chest. Again, we're wanting to open the heart. You can even interlace the fingers. There's this natural tendency to spread the knees, but I want the knees about hips width apart. I make lots of friends by reminding them they have smaller hips than you know. So walk the feet in about 1 inch. Yeah. Now, as you draw the knees toward one another, you'll feel the top of the quads engage. They get really hard here. Each inhale, she's getting longer, and the exhale, she's pressing the hips higher. Last breath or two here. If you want to release this, draw the hands underneath the shoulders and check out a full back bend. I had a feeling that Mandy was waiting for that. So again, each inhale, she's getting long. On the exhale, she's pressing. Even a pro like her has a tendency to kind of flare the knees a bit. Let's draw. Yeah, there you go. You'll feel those quads right there. Man, outstanding. I get an opportunity to work with just some amazing people. On the inhale, hips just a little higher. On the exhale, let's take our time as we start to descend. You got it, man. It's the shoulders down first. It's the back that drifts down. We touch everything here. And then slowly, she'll bring the knees into her chest. Once again, now relieve that tension. Beautiful. A quick final twist. She'll send her left leg forward, drawing that right knee high. Left leg heavy. On the inhale, bring it to you. On the exhale, draw it across. So just a beautiful little final twist. Left hand drawing right knee, left side of the room. Right hand, right ear, right shoulder come down. There are a couple different presentations here. I'm a huge fan of the right shoulder down first. I don't care if the knee ever touches. Each inhale, maybe with the eyes closed, you're just kind of feeling a wave of awareness. And on the exhale, those waves extending on the beach, they grow heavy and soft, and we release the tension. Hey, what's going on there? From here, we roll it back. On the inhale, reset that knee, draw it back into the chest. On the exhale, send the right leg long. You guessed it, bring the left knee high. Inhale to you. On the exhale, right hand, left knee, and take off. Get that final twist. I want you to stay heavy on that left shoulder. It helps to draw the left ear toward the mat. There you go. And the eyes close. And again, you find the space in the exhales. That's where it happens. Each inhale, it's like that, like the breath is a scout. Send it into unknown territory. And the exhales, it's like the scout cleared the way, and then body can move back into play. So here, we'll just roll the hips back down. On the inhale, one more time, one more journey, drawing that left knee high to reset. On the exhale, extend the legs, let the feet drop open. For some reason, if this isn't very comfortable, that's okay. You can draw the soles of the feet together, let the knees extend out, then down. And then on the inhale, scan the body for leftover movement or tension. And on the exhale, realize that you're not the body. You're the thing that just stilled it. You're the controller of it. Just like a car, man. You're in control. You're behind the wheel, always. Now, I might have convinced you with that body. Isn't the mind the same thing? People have a tendency to become victims of their mind, but the mind's just like the body. In fact, let's just try it together right now with the eyes closed. On the inhale, go ahead and think. Gather up all those collective thoughts. Own them for a moment, but here's the deal. On the exhale, the moment's gone. Can you let go of them? Of course you can. It's just like softening a muscle or stilling your body, because you are that controller. You are that intent, that will. So each inhale, just gather up the random thoughts. It doesn't matter. What matters is on the exhale, you can release them as well. So a little capture and release program with these thoughts. Try it, just a few seconds. Why not? It's the most powerful pose I know. You'll get the greatest benefit by mastering it. So a few seconds. Each inhale, it's okay. Acknowledge the random thought. Maybe repetitive in nature. It's okay too. No labels here, no judgment. On the exhale, just let it go with the breath. It's like sitting by a river. On the inhale, they float by. But on the exhale, they drift out of sight, out of mind. Just a couple seconds. Do your best. See if indeed you find a little quiet, a little peace. See if you find yourself. And today, let's hold on the elements of this practice. Truth is, they're meant to take with you. Yeah, they can do a lot for you in the practice itself, but most of life happens outside of a yoga class. So it's important to hold these elements with you. This fluid breath, efficient for giving you energy and calmness. It will help you maintain this peace. It's a reflection of it. this openness. Again, we're surrounded by people for a reason, each one in your life for a reason. You're in theirs for a reason. So connect. Don't be afraid. Make a difference. In the end, you're this peace. You're this power, this passion, this purpose, an intent, a will, a spirit, a soul. Stay connected to that of reality. So hold on to all of these things as you draw yourself back to center, opening the eyes, and drawing yourself out of these meditations. Fantastic job today. Pretty tough class. I want to thank all the in-studio crew, as always, our production team, but most importantly, I want to thank you for joining us here today. And I hope to see you in a class soon. Thanks.